Next, in the previous section, we discussed about the basic of the graph and their representation. In this section, we have to discuss the traversing of a graph. So, as you know, what is the traversing? Traversing means we have to process or visit any data structure or any list is there. So, we have to process or visit exactly once. Okay. So, tree is also some traversing technique are there. For the tree, you already know that. What is the traversing technique of the tree? That is your in-order traversal. That is your pre-order traversal. And post order traversal. Similarly, from graph there is a two efficient traversing technique are there. One is your BFS, another is DFS. Okay, so there is two efficient technique for traversing a graph. One is your depth first search, that is also called your DFS. Another is breadth first search, that is also called your BFS. Okay, so first to discuss what is DFS. Let's see. Okay, so in this session, first to discuss what is the algorithm, then I am taking them example. But there is a two way of also for the DFS and BFS. There is a two concept are there. One is first I am discussing how to solve a short question. If a short question or conceptual question is asked, then how to solve using the DFS. Then from the long question or algorithm, I am again discuss. Okay, see, so what is the procedure of DFS? Okay, here I am not writing the whole algorithm, I am writing the summary of the algorithm. The algorithm says this is the summary of a algorithm, begin, then here end. So if visited V, any vertex we have to apply the visited as you discussed in the previous section, that visited taken a array storing the boolean value. So if visited V equal to true, first to visit the vertex and make it true. Then for each vertex W adjacent of V to calculate the adjacent vertices. If it is not visited, then we again call the DFS recursively. So we already know that DFS is a recursive algorithm, so that we have to use the stack data structure. Okay, so this is your algorithm I have written. If visited V equal to true, first to make the visited true. For each vertex W adjacent of V, for each vertex you calculate the adjacent. If it is not visited, again it called the DFS. So using this algorithm, how to solve like this type of conceptual question. Suppose this graph is there and question asks the starting vertex is always given. Remember in the question starting vertex is given. If a starting vertex is not given, then we have taken randomly any vertex as the starting vertex. Then the question asks if V1 is the starting vertex. Suppose this is the one vertex, this is the starting vertex. What vertices are not pushed into the stack? What vertices are pushed it for more than once time into a stack? What is the sequence of the exploration? And what is the stack contents? Okay, see how to solve this type of question. Suppose this question, for the solution I am writing in this way, A, B, C, D. Okay, so this is the short type of question and conceptual question, how to solve it. Okay, so first I am solving this C. Okay, what is the sequence of exploration, or what is the sequence of the new node, how to access or process a new node, how to explore a node. See what happened, we have to starting a vertex 1. Okay, see here, first we solve the C, then we have to go D, then we have to solve other two questions. So first vertex we have to start 1. Okay, see what is the adjacent of 1? Adjacent 1 is 2 and 3. Okay, so by using 1, can you explore any new vertices? Yes, by using 1 we explore new vertices 2 and 3. Okay, but here what happened, for the DFS we have to process only one vertices, because the algorithm written here for each vertices W adjacent of B, whatever the adjacent is there, we process only one vertices. So for 1 we have to explore a new vertices is 2. Okay, is 2. So if you explore a new vertices using 1, that means we have to push into the stack. I am pushing this 1 into the stack. Then for the 2, what is the compute, what is the adjacent of the 2? Adjacent of the 2C 1, 4, 5. This is a on directed graph. Okay, this is a on directed graph. So adjacent of 2 is your 1, 4, 5. That means by using 2 we have to connected to 1, 4 and 5. But see, 1 is already explored or already visited. Okay, the visited array is true. 1 is already visited. Next new is 4 and 5. So we have to consider any one, either 4 or 5. So by using 2, I am exploring the new edges. Sorry, new vertices is 4. By using 2 vertices, I am exploring the new vertices is 4. So that after that, we have to push 2 vertices into the vertex into the stack. Again 4. 4 check. Using 4, can you explore any new vertices? 4, by using 4, I am the adjacent vertices is 2 and 8. Okay, so that we have to check 2 is already visited or not. 2 is already visited, but 8 is not visited. So by using 4, you should explore what 8 is a new vertices. Okay, so by using 4 vertex, if you explore a new vertex, then 4 is enter into the stack. Clear? Then what is 8? Then 8 check. For 8, what are the adjacent are there? For 8, adjacent is 4, 5, 6, 7. So the 4, 5, 6 again, 4 is already visited. Okay, 4 is already visited or already explored. Then the new are 5, 6, 7. Anyone you have to take in. Suppose I am taking 5. Okay, if by using 8, I am exploring a new vertex, so 8 will be pushed into the stack. Then 5. What are the adjacent of the 5? For 5, adjacent is your 2, 8. Okay, see it. For the 5 vertex, the adjacent are 2, 8. Okay, but the see, the 2 is already visited. Okay, already explored. For 5, again 8 is already explored. So the 5 adjacent is 2, 8 and 2, 8 are already explored. Means using 5, we cannot explore any new vertex. Okay, so that no need to enter 5 into the stack. So no need to enter into the stack. Okay, then what is the next step is? Next step is backtracking. Backtracking means we pop out any element from the stack and check if any new edges or if remaining edges is there which is not explored. Okay, I am pop outing the element 8 and check. Serially, because this is the top element, are there. This is the last in first out, so I am pop outing the 8 element. Okay, 8 is, so 8 again check what are the adjacent are there. Adjacent is 4, 5, 6, 7 and check which is not visited. 4 is already visited. Okay, then 5 also visited. Okay, so 4, 5, by using 8 I am exploring 4, 5, 6, 7, but 4, 5 is already visited, but 6, 7 is not explored. This is the new edges are there. So by using 8, can you explore any new edges? Yes, I am explore any edges, randomly any edges choosing. I am taken it 6. Okay, so by using 8, I am explore a new edges 6, so that I am enter again this 8 into the stack. Clear? Next 6 check what are the adjacent of the 6. 6 is 3 and 8. Okay, 3 and 8, but 8 is already visited or already explored, but 3 is a new, so that by using 6 I am explored another edges, that is 3. If you explore a new edges, so that it enter into the stack. Okay, then using 3, what are the adjacent are there? 1, 6, 7, but see 1 is already visited, 6 is already visited, but 7 is not visited, so that I am explore 7. Using 3, I am explore a new edges 7, so that 3 is entered into the stack. Then 7 check. For the 7, the adjacent are 3 and 8, but 3 is already visited and 8 also already visited. So using 7, we cannot find any new edges, so that's we do not require to push into the stack. Okay, then after that what happened? We pop out one an element and check if any remaining edges is there. Sorry, if any remaining vertex is there which is not visited. So first pop out 3 and check what is the adjacent of the 3 is 1, 6, 7, but 1, 6 and 7 is already visited. Then pop out 6 and check 6 adjacent is 3, 8 and 3, 8 is already visited. Similarly pop out one by one and check if any remaining edges is there which is not visited. Okay, so this is the method we have to traverse. Next, what is the question asked? What is the sequence of exploration? This is the sequence of exploration of this graph. Okay, then what is the stack contents? This is the stack contents. Okay, next is A. What vertices are not pushed into the stack? See here, 5 is not pushed into the stack because by using 5 we cannot explore new edges. Similarly, 7 is also not pushed into the stack because by using 7 we cannot explore any new edges, so that the vertex V5 and vertex V7 is not pushed into the stack. Similarly, second question is what vertex are pushed for more than one time into a stack? See, 8 is pushed more than one time. Okay, we require a backtracking here so that we push more than one time. So more than one time is your V8 vertex, that is your 2 times. Okay, so this type we have to solve this question. Next is how to draw a spanning tree using this sequence. Okay, what is the spanning tree? Spanning tree is you have to cover all the vertices by using a minimum number of edges. Okay, see, using this sequence we have to draw 1, I am drawing 1, then 1 to 2, I am drawing 2, vertex 2, then 2 to 4, 2 to 4, then 4 to 8, 8, okay, 8 to 5, 8 to 5, okay, again 5 to 8. So here is a backtracking. I am going from 8 to 5, 8 to 5 and then 5 to 8. So 8 to 5, I am giving the arrow 8 to 5 and again backtracking from 5 to 8. This is a backtracking. Then 8 to 6. So 5 to 8, after that 8 to 6. Okay, 6 to 3, 6 to here 3 and then 3 to 7, 3 to 7. So this is your spanning tree of this respective graph after the DFS traversal. Clear? Next, for this spanning tree, calculate how many number of vertex are there. So here 7 number of vertex are there. Okay, how many number of vertices are there? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 number of vertices are there. Okay, how many number of edges are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 edges are there. For any spanning tree, if n equal to number of vertices, okay, if n is number of vertices and the n minus 1 is number of edges. Okay, if n is number of vertices, n minus 1 is number of edges. By minimum number of edges, we cover all the vertices. So this is your spanning tree. Clear? This is the DFS traversal. By using the DFS traversal, you have to solve this type of question.